Heidi Hope from New England Photo Collective and Photographer Rising. In today's photography lesson, we're going to learn about light modifiers. So to modify something is to change it in some way. So in professional photography, light modifiers usually soften the light or make the light stronger or block the light entirely or reflect the light. In today's lesson, we're going to walk around the house, use regular household items to try to modify the light from various light sources. So in lesson 1 of this series, we learned all about the quality of light. We talked about the direction of light and whether or not light was hard or soft. If you missed that lesson, make sure to go back and watch that first. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, give it a thumbs up, and show us your results in the comments below. What we need for this lesson is hard light coming in at a direction. So if it's a sunny day, you're going to see that hard light coming in through your windows, or if you go outdoors, you'll see hard light from the sun. If it's a cloudy or a rainy day, you're not going to have really strong lighting. That's when your light is going to be a little bit softer. So it's going to be hard to do this exercise. So if it's a cloudy or rainy day, you could use a flashlight or a lamp or some other portable light source. You could even use the flashlight that's on your cell phone, but then you'll need another cell phone to take the rest of the pictures. So what we're looking for in this exercise is things that allow light to pass through them. So here are some examples. This was a piece of a prop that wasn't built yet, so this would allow light to pass through these grates here. Colanders are really perfect for this exercise, and different colanders will have different patterns in them, so you could try out a couple of different ones. This is a grate from a salad spinner, which is kind of cool. This is the basket from the air fryer. These were glasses from St. Patrick's Day yesterday, so these will allow light to pass through and create a shape. You can also make your own. If you have a piece of cardboard, works really well. We can cut some shapes into this. Heavyweight paper. A lighter piece of paper is a little harder to work with, but it's still doable. But if you have any heavyweight paper like cardstock or mixed media paper or even construction paper, you can cut shapes into this and see how that looks. A few other things you might want to experiment with. These are just regular kitchen items. Let me reach them over here. We have some little kitchen items. Make sure not to take anything that's sharp if it's little kids. Here's a few more. Okay, and then of course you need your flashlight if it's a cloudy or rainy day, or a portable lamp that you can plug in at different places, or you can take this activity outside and you'll see lots of directional light outside on a sunny day. So here we created our own light modifiers by cutting shapes out of paper and cardboard, and the cardboard we made to look like a fake window pane. So we brought our light modifiers outside. It's a nice sunny day, so we have strong directional light. I have a white sheet here to use as a background. You don't have to use a background. You can just use whatever is like the grass or whatever is already in place. But sometimes it's easier to see the light if you're on a solid background. So that's up to you. So we'll do this here. Now, basically, wherever the light is coming from, we need to place our modifier in between the light and the subject to create a shadow. So Juliana wants to photograph Grace. Grace wants to be a model, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So come over here.
Okay.
So Grace is going to lay down on the sheet. Okay. Good. And Juliana's going to be the photographer, and we need somebody to hold the modifier up in between the light source and the subject. So you could do this for a person, or you could do this with an object if you wanted to, just like with the first light and shadow exercise. Experiment and have fun and play around until you get an effect that you like. All right, how about you close your eyes, Grace? portrait mode on your camera and you're taking a portrait, it's a good idea to use portrait mode. Even for an object, if you are in portrait mode, it helps blur the background. So that is going to remove distractions from the background and allow you to see your subject better. So this part is a little big. So notice that as you move your modifier closer to the light source and further away, you'll see the size and the shape of your shadow is going to change. So you can play around with that a little bit. Turn towards me a little bit more. There you go, like that. So indoors, we have a window here where strong light is coming in. That's what you need. You need that hard directional light coming in where you see actual light and shadow patterns down on the floor. If you see light and shadow on the floor, it means you'll be able to do this. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our subject here. You could also work on the floor. If you have an object, you could put the object down on the floor within the light and shadow patterns. But she's standing up tall, so we're just looking for where the light comes on her face. So we kind of turned her so that she was facing towards the light, and then in between the light and her, we're going to try to put our shape. Is that working on your end? Can't really see it. Now you don't need a person to play with this idea. You could easily do this with objects found around the home. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, give it a thumbs up, and show us your results in the comments below.